Oh no, did that not work? Shit. God damn it. Well, we're back, I guess. Ugh. Fucking my bad, y'all. I don't have body cam installed. What the hell? I'm feeling like playing the Modern Warfare 2 again. Get the easy, y'all. It was fucking attacking his tail. Oh my god. Yeah, no, really. Real shit, they do be swarming. Fuck, man. Hmm. Yeah, Angel's my dog. Hey, maybe get a little, maybe get a little Fallout 4 VR. Maybe Skyrim VR. Maybe we mod Skyrim VR for the next stream. Hold on, I'm trying to. Let me see if I can edit chat, make it fit more on the parameters. Alright, Daisy. Quick click and shit. That'll work, I guess. Yep. I will get Skyrim VR installed. Oh, what's up, kitty? Oh, shit. Also need to get body cam installed. Dude, there's nothing on the screen. Daisy, quit scratching it. What? You a cranky baby? Little host for real. Halo Infinite. Keep forgetting I have that. I mean, I could play through the camp. No, the multiplayer is free. I forgot. Only the multiplayer is free. Okay, okay. Hell Let Loose. I've never actually played. I can run a solo climb. Oh man, buffering. Why is it buffering? That's not good. Cat, get off. Quit scratching the screen. There's nothing on it. Buffering a lot sometimes. Hmm. Not sure. We might hop on peak just until other games load and install. Kind of been wanting to get back into No Man's Sky. You feel me? I'll go ahead and reinstall No Man's Sky. I wonder if there's a Fallout New Vegas VR mod. Let's look that up real quick. Write that down. Write that down. Nexus. Fallout New Vegas virtual reality at Fallout New Vegas. Nexus mods. The VR motion controller support to Fallout New Vegas. Intended to be used with Vorp X. What the fuck is Vorp X? Look up Vorp X. Vorp X VR 3D driver for MetaQuest. What the fuck? What's this? Play PC games on your VR headset. Damn. What? Cyberpunk? What the fuck? Play Cyberpunk in VR? The fuck did I just stumble into? Hold on. Let's look into this a little bit. We can full screen this shit. Alright, get out of here, cat. Whoa! I'm sorry, kitty. Come here. You didn't land that well, did you? I'm sorry, baby. She's alright. Like, she's just sitting there. I'm sorry, baby. All is forgiven, y'all. My cats love me. It was just a bad throw. Let's look at this, though. What is this? Cyber VR, free VR mod? It's not really free if it's telling me to fucking... Wait. Cyberpunk VR download? What the fuck? So it's just that easy? What the hell? I might have to install Cyberpunk real quick. What the hell is going on here? Supported games. Let's look at supported games for this shit. Dude, there's a whole ass list. Arma? There's Arma games in VR? Amnesia? Amnesia in VR would go crazy. Hold on. Just opened up a whole ass new... How the hell are you gonna play Battlefield in VR? That's crazy. Hmm. You bite me, kitty kitty? Oh, yes. Licking my fingers. The Stalker games. Turing test. There's just no way. All of these are like good. You know what I mean? Is it like first person? Oh, it seems. I don't know. What? Let's look into it some more. Let's look into it some more. Hold on. Shit is from years ago. Is there anything recent? 3, 4, 3 years ago. Let's check it out.
Looking to get involved, and if you've got the game, to give that a go. Now, some of my top experiences.
Oh, I see.
These are Vortex experiences I recommend to new people to try. You a headset.
Wait. That was Cyberpunk. No, that was Portal.
3D. The Far Cry Primal video I showed you at the start of this video uses both eyes to render, so there's no flicker, and that's probably why I had a really comfortable experience and I could play the game for hours and hours. Portal 2 is installed. The first thing you need to do, you need to run the game at least played, and it just works. And then click on play. You'll get. Okay, guys, so I'm inside the game. View. And take a note of the background. You can see the edge of the screen, look. And the way that immersive screen mode works, if I click OK and save, if I move around in the game now, watch the background. It will change colour to match the game. In cinema, you can see my outside my. These are games like playing the platform is amazing with the mouse and keyboard. We need to go to sleep with the. So as you can see, guys, I'm inside the world and it's amazing. I'm playing the game with the mouse and keyboard. We need to go to sleep. And that's all you need to do really to get the games up and running in Vortex. And as you can file for the a couple of I'm just going to jump in now and see if it works.
Seems very interesting.
Well, Ralph the creator has made default profiles.
Okay, now what is this? Adds VR motion controller support to Fallout New Vegas. I mean, yeah, shit. I don't know. Interesting, though. It does seem pretty neat, but I feel like that's what you can do in fucking Steam VR. Like, I feel like Steam VR has shit like that. Well, no, it doesn't put you in the game, but yeah, I don't know. I'll have to keep that. I'll have to keep that bookmarked. Shit. Warp X. Free desktop viewer. So this is free. Control your camera with your mouse, right? So it's not really VR. Oh yeah. Warp X can map normal game controls to the VR controller and display the current mapping in VR. You can play games with classic input methods like mouse and keyboard and also with your VR controllers. So that's cool. It seems like you can play with your VR controllers, but you might have to do some mapping of keys, which is fine. Seems pretty cool. Let's look at Battlefield 1 with the Oculus.
Hey, hello guys, and welcome back to this brand way. It's one of the best shooters you can play right now. Ooh, that was a close call. Oh, eat my bullets. Boom. Oh, it's over. Oh, hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on over here? It's a secret party in this building. Oh, I can hear another one. I'm scared. Stop it. Yes.
This is definitely a
destroyed the
mouse and
fence.
keyboard.
No, get off, Natey. Quick. I just pressed a bunch of random buttons, and then I was sitting on the fence with a mo. It's so freaking nice. It's beautiful. Oh, sniper. I
Okay.
hate.
You can buy it here. How much is Vorpex? It's $40. Is it just a one-time thing? Seems like it's just a one-time thing. That's pretty cool though. But I'll have to look into that, real talk. Cyberpunk VR setup. That is crazy. Anyways, back to Steam. We got Hell Let Loose and we've never really played it. No Man's Sky installed already? What the fuck? What the hell, yo? Ready or Not. Ready or Not's a classic. Is there more DLC for it? Oh shit. Oh yeah, the DLC is looking pretty cheap. But also, I know that Schedule 1 just got an update. I kinda wanna do a thing on Schedule 1. Yeah, the cartel update. Indeed. No Man's Sky updated though, or No Man's Sky installed like damn near instantly. Kinda wanna hop on that. Start from scratch. Any friends hopping on anything? Everybody gone. Spin back on body cam a little bit. I wanna shoot somebody. I wanna Swiss cheese somebody. I wanna Swiss cheese somebody. Epic Games published body cam? There's no fucking way. You're lying right now. I'm in their Discord server. Ah, it's loud as fuck. Jesus fucking Christ. Christ almighty. My apologies. Okay, alright. Might be a little better. Hey, let me know when it starts lagging. Versus in the Russian building. Let's go. Switch to somebody. God damn it, brother, in the goddamn fucking lobby. Piece of shit. Let's go. Hey, y'all see the update they're about to do for this? We gotta go back and look at the video for the update. Because, oh my god, this game is about to be game-changing.
Team deathmatch. The team with the most eliminations at the end of the timer wins.
What's good, y'all? What's good? Pull up my blicky. My blicky. Oh, we got one still squirming. General doesn't even know what the fuck to think. Grenade at the staircase, just in case. Preemptive. Oh my god, it's so fucking loud. You scared the shit out of me, General. Shit! Oh! Shit! Yeah, it's very loud. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey! I was trying to stab him, it didn't work though. You know what I need to do? I need to turn down the gun volumes. And then graphics. No motion blur, global illumination off. Shit! I figured it out, guys. I figured it out. It's not. Oh, it's not my melee keybind anymore. I have to reset my melee keybind. Somebody was in a whole lot of pain. Did you guys hear that? Dead. Oh, I'm bleeding and shit. Sounds like they're everywhere. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you were my teammate, but you shouldn't have been standing that close to me. Okay. Oh! Ow! Damn, I just tanked that fucking shot. Oh my god! Fucking Jean Paul must have got my ass. Oh my god! I'm fucking hurt. It hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. Oh my god, I gotta go. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking bleed out. Oh my god. I think I'm healing. Healing a little bit. Let's go upstairs. Homie just died up here. Oh, I won. Damn it. Where is this last guy? Damn. Hey, let's run more. Host one. We'll do a fucking... Hey. I don't know why the music was still on in the fucking cargo plane. That was crazy. Oh, we got golf on our game again. Oh, we got a... What is this? Is this Glock? Might be. Let's see. Anybody in here? Whoa! Hey, 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 hey! Who the fuck is trying to snipe me, man? I hear ya. I'm not ignoring you. Who's next? Question mark? Oh my god, gotta reload, gotta reload. Hey, just cool it, I'm reloading. Oh my god, I'm reloading! I'm reloading! That's not chill. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cool it. What happened? Oh my god, dude! Oh my god, dude! I'm popping off with a pistol! Woo! 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 Oh my god. Dude. Hey, I gotta make use of it. Next update, there's not gonna be infinite ammo. You're gonna get like 3 mags, and there's gonna be a way to check how much ammo is in your mag. So you gotta use this max ammo while you got it. Who the fuck? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, damn, first death. How many? 9 kills? 9 kills with a pistol, bro. Crazy. Oh, and they gave me the same one, too. I'll walk somebody down again. Maybe that was just my lucky streak. Oh, yeah, buddy, you're fucking hurt. You're hurt, ain't ya? I'm reloading! Whoa, whoa, hey, hey! Holy shit. Oh my god. Home invader is starting to fucking pop out. Oh my god, I suck. I suck. Pulling out the pistol again. Oh my god. Yeah. You're starting to try harder. Grenade! Ow! Fucking hurt, bruh. That fucking hurt. Oh! Holy shit, bro. Home invader about caught up. Good for him. know if that got him, but fuck it. Oh my god, he was fucking... That fucking hurt. Someone just threw a grenade at me. Oh my god! Oh my god, bro, what? Yeah. The shotgun, I wouldn't say it's OP. I feel like most guns are one shot, one kill. But the shotgun can really just send somebody. Yeah, he was for real lurking. Oh! Damn it, bro! He fucking flicked back around and fucking pop. Oh, yeah, he did, bro. He fucking, I didn't look at it, but he definitely got... Oh my god, the fucking quick scope! Oh my god, dude, am I just shooting people through walls, bro? Am I unlocking my fucking inner key? Hey! Oh my god. How many? Dude, I was just shooting through walls. I got so many kills. Whoa! Oh my god. Oh shit! I can't freaking give a fuck about shit. Hey, bro, these people are fucking sneaky, bro. I tell you what. Whoop. Oh! Sauced them up, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Hey, I'm sorry if I got loud, chat. This game do something to me. Man, this game do something to me. GG's, guys. That was sick. Good game. Good game. Love me some body cam. It's literally like nothing else to look at this video though. Y'all gotta check this video out.
Welcome everyone, Big Jim here, kicking off the first official devlog for Rayside Studios. We've been working hard behind the scenes on some giant improvements and exciting new features that we can't wait to share with you all. From gameplay refinements to visual polishing, the game has been evolving every single day. We've been refining mechanics, overhauling visuals, and building systems that will make body cams smoother, more immersive, and much more intense.
Oh my god, I gotta play that. God damn it, why is it not? There we go.
The first Zombies map was incredibly well received by the community, and your feedback inspired us to push even further. Given this information, we're excited to share that we're actively working on the second Zombies map for Bodycam, a map that will take the mode to the next level. It will be bigger, deeper, and more ambitious in every single way. While we won't reveal all of the zones just yet,
God.
we'll share a few previews so you can get a taste of our environments. This new map is massive. Set in France, players will discover an old abandoned village in the middle of a forest. To make the world feel alive, this map will feature a full day and night cycle, keeping every moment unpredictable.
This whole game is
By
just
day,
like
you'll
two
see
people,
the beauty
bro.
and detail of the environment, but when night falls, it's only you and your flashlight against the darkness. We're developing a lot of new features for the Zombies mode. A perk system, new weapons built for
Perk
zombies,
system for
weapon
zombies, bro.
customization, redesigned special waves,
Customization.
special zombie types with unique
Yeah.
abilities, and a rebuilt spawn system. And because the new map is larger,
Rebuilt
some
or
areas will even
respawn
have different zombie aesthetics. We've put a huge amount of work into the Zombies mode. From the environments to the gameplay systems, every detail was pushed further to deliver an experience even more immersive than our very first map. It was an ambitious challenge, and we can't wait to see you dive in, face the fears, and experience every terrifying moment of this new chapter. But the zombies isn't the only thing we've been working on. In parallel, we've been building another massive project for Bodycam, a complete rework of the animation system, and a full loadout and customization feature. Just like zombies, it's ambitious, it's complex, and it changes the way you experience the game. Animations in Bodycam used to be functional. Now, they feel alive.
Yes, sir. Dynamic reloading. So if you're fucked up, your character is gonna struggle to reload. I can't wait till I'm in a situation where I'm
months,
freaking out.
we've
My
been
character
rebuilding the
drops
entire
a
system
bullet.
from the ground up, not just to upgrade what was there, but to create something unique to Bodycam. And it starts with the way you reload your weapon. In calm moments, reloads are steady and precise, and under fire, they become frantic, rushed, and sometimes imperfect, just as they would in real life. On top of that, we introduced a procedural layer. This system dynamically shifts the position of the weapon and the hands, sometimes higher, sometimes lower, closer or further from the camera. The result is simple. No reload ever looks the same. For shotguns and weapons reloaded by shell, every cartridge is inserted with a different animation. Sometimes smooth,
And guess what?
sometimes
They're
clumsy,
not gonna
with a chance
fucking
of
patent
mistakes that
it,
grow
bro.
as stress increases. The more pressure you are under,
They be
the
doing
harder
shit
it
like
becomes
this.
to reload.
Little games.
We also introduced
Big
inspect
games will
animations.
patent it so that no other games
Every
can do
weapon
it.
can now be admired in full detail, from skins to attachments. Alongside this comes magazine checks. You can now physically check your magazines with different animations depending on whether it still has rounds or is empty. To make this feature meaningful, infinite ammo has been removed in multiplayer. Every
Damn
bullet
it.
counts.
Every
Immersion
bullet
goes
counts.
deeper with micro details. Your hands shake under stress. Your character regrips the weapon after intense actions. and
Look
your
at
character
that.
flinches when a grenade goes off nearby. Even the body cam becomes a part of it. After impacts
Look,
or heavy
watch.
movement,
This
your
is my
character
favorite part.
adjusts it, keeping the camera in place. And
That
this
is
only the
so
beginning.
crazy.
Grenade animations are being completely reworked, with different throwing styles for long or short range. Knife animations are also in development, making it a precise and tactical weapon. Locked and loaded, we introduced a new loadout system to Bodycam. Every player can now create up to 3 custom classes. Each class includes your primary weapon, your secondary, your tactical grenade, your knife, and soon, tactical gadgets that will expand your options even further.
Drones.
At the heart of the system is weapon customization. And here, possibilities are endless. You can swap barrels, you can switch stocks, and you can even change magazines, grips, and other attachments. Every part of the weapon can be tuned, replaced, or customized. But that's not all, and customization with this goes even deeper.
Oh my
You can now
God.
change the caliber of your weapon. Switching from 9mm to 45 ACP, the entire feel of the gun changes. Recoil increases, stopping power increases, penetration through surfaces becomes stronger, Each caliber is different, and every choice you make is a strategic one. And of course, you can also personalize the look of your weapon.
Yes,
by
sir.
equipping skins, adding stickers, or attaching physical charms. With all of these systems combined, there are
Look
millions
at
of
that.
possible combinations. So good luck finding a player with the same weapon. And you can access all of this directly in-game with the tablet. No big menus, no break in the action, and equip, swap, and tweak your loadouts without leaving the body cam view. This update has been one of the biggest challenges we've ever taken on. From the new zombies mode, to the complete rebuild of animations, to the loadout and customization system. Every part of body cam has evolved. We've spent months pushing the game further, and this is only the beginning. We can't wait to see what you do with all of this.
It might
As
not
always,
be 2. It
we'll
might
see
be
you in
like
the
8.
lobbies.
But it's Ryzad. Like, I'm in their Discord server, and there's only an owner and a co-owner of the Discord server. That's why I say it's just 2 people. But I'm so hyped for this. I was a beta tester for this game. I fucking love it. There's no microtransactions, no battle pass, no nothing. You fucking gotta play to get the skins and shit. Love it. Amazing. Let's see what's ready to play. I've never honestly got to play. You absolutely should cop body cam. This shit's only like $40. I don't know. It's $33. It's not even on sale. It's $33. Now let's go to sort by recent activity. There we go. Battlefront 2. Yeah, it's fucking insane. I wouldn't pay $90 for any fucking game at all unless it was GTA 6, bro. Like, I don't even know. Hi, baby. What's up? Nintendo's insane. The Switch too? Bro, I would never fucking buy a Nintendo product. I'll play Smash Bros with my homies at their house, but I'll never get that shit myself, bro. I don't want to support that company. Not to get political, shit. Let me hit my vape and settle down. Oh, man. This has been a really slow stream, man. Not as many people on today. Granted, I'm not looking at the views on YouTube. I never do. I just got it on multi-stream so I could see if anybody chats. Delta Force. One of my friends was telling me to play this shit. Suck, kitty kitties. I might end this shit. I might just watch some YouTube, install some shit. Maybe I'll spin it on some No Man's Sky. Because it's been a while. Could also get it started up on Schedule 1. So many choices. Insurgency Sandstorm. I had a friend wanting to play that. So I'll install that too. Schedule 1 would be fire. I'll start up Schedule 1 then. And I'm also going to install Modern Warfare 2 because I want to play through the campaign again. Wouldn't that be nice? You can do schedule one, or I'm pretty sure the Wi-Fi was dropped in video. Let's see. Let's get another game that we ain't played in a bit. Blade and Sorcery. How long you planning on streaming? I don't fucking know. Like, I am kind of hungry. Like, I was honestly thinking about ending it, like watching like a little YouTube video. Cause if the stream didn't end, it would have been like 4 hours by now. But the stream got cut like twice. So I was thinking about I'm hungry. I was gonna like watch a video or something, play a short little game. Y'all remember Brink? Am I the only person that remembers Brink? Brink was an OG ass game, bro. What the fuck, bro? How the fuck you made that in Brink, bro? What the fuck am I looking at? That's a normal character. That's what a normal character looks like. That's what a normal character looks like. I've never seen anything like this. That's crazy. Bro, I gotta screen that shit. I gotta screenshot that shit and send it to my cousin, bro. I used to play it with him. Hella loose in Vietnam. Does this cost money? When does it drop? That sounds scary. Look, yo, I bought this game in 2023, played it for 45 minutes, and was like, yeah, no, this ain't for me. Let me start it up, man. Let me give it another try. Man, I spent money on this shit. Y'all gotta understand. What is this fucking guy right here doing, bro? He looks so funny. Oh, man. I'm weak. Didn't even hit 1 hour. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. The noise. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? What a funny looking fella. Look at this guy. Rifleman. Okay, so it suggests that I take the rifleman class. Let's do all the servers. Game froze. Oh. Okay. So let's... New players welcome. Easy company. Try to go for one with less ping, maybe? That'd be nice. Okay, yeah, these don't have any money in them. Show the official ones too. Hot Dog 7. The outpost. Alright, let's join Hot Dog 7. I don't know. Hi, Daisy. Look at her trotting her stuff over there. Daisy. Well, I'm going United States, baby. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck am I doing, bro? Where do I deploy at? I see. Okay, wait. Garrison spawn. I'll deploy right there at the garrison. No way you're gonna make me wait 40 seconds to deploy. Alright, whatever. What's up, baby girl? Do you wanna go flying? Do you wanna go flying, baby? I can send you flying through the sky. You are a sweet baby. Whoop! Alright, baby! Woo! Alright, soldiers. How do I talk? Alright. Alright, soldiers. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. 5 is my knife. No, 6 is my knife. Okay. Dugout has been captured. Where the fuck is the dugout? Is that our tank? Yeah, it is. Oh shit, that don't look good.
Yeah, no problem, I got it.
Hey, let me know if it's lagging, please. Y'all, let me know if it's lagging. Ow! Oh. I think I got hit by like shrapnel or something. Alright, I'm getting the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck that. Oh, shit. That was 100% a guy right there. Oh! Alright. Should have known. I should have fucking... Which class has the goddamn fully automatic weapon? Telling you, bruh. Change role. Can I change that? Pointman? No, I guess not. Assault. No, that's gotta be a fully automatic weapon, bro. I'm gonna be in the assault class. Yep. Couldn't even see him. Well, I definitely saw him. He like fucking peeked behind that power line or fucking telephone pole or whatever the hell. And that's why I laid down. But I didn't know if one of my teammates killed him or not. What's up, Daisy? Come on. Alright, move, Daisy. I've got to kill people. Oh, alright, we have friendly fire. Sorry, partner. Sorry about that. It was a misclick. Oh, I don't think they're gonna like that one. Oh, come on, get up there, bro. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can get. Come on, get. Come on, get. Come on, get. Okay, I'm getting down. I'm gonna get shot. Whoa! 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 Oh! Grenade! Oh my god, that didn't go far at all. Oh my god, bro, I'm so sorry. I should have told you we were... Is that bullets? Just flying? That's a grenade! Oh my god! Oh my god, bro. Bro, bullets were just raining down, bro. Alright, I can see the hype around the game, but I'm not liking how long I have to wait to fucking redeploy. Well, honestly, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I don't even think I've gotten a kill yet. Unless I killed someone with that grenade. Run someone over. Hey, Battlefield 6 was so much fun. I had so much fun on Battlefield 6. Yeah, ain't got no gas in it. Hey. Alright. That'll be snipers, fella. Watch out! Yeah, I probably wouldn't stand where that guy died. Shit, I'm just gonna get down over here. What is this? Ow! Yeah, I'm not gonna pre-order it, but I'll definitely buy it whenever it goes on sale. Oh my god. That guy's fucking dead. I know that for sure. Kill your first enemy, bruh. 45 minutes in the game and I just killed my first enemy. Bro, I'm creepy. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Oh! Gotcha, kitty. What if I tossed you out there? He runs back in. Sprints back in here. Holy shit. I got like chocolate on my arm. Probably from whenever I was making muffins at work. Hi. What's up, my pretty boy? My pretty boy. Can I go? Enemy territory. Bro, fuck that. Is that a guy? That's a guy. Oh my god, there was a guy behind me too. Oh. Help! Help! I'm not dead yet. Help! I ain't dead yet. Oh my god, people are dying and shit. Let me just let go. Let me go. Just. God damn. Here, let me there we go. What's up? Gotcha. Where you think you're going, baby? Where you think you're going? Gotta put them through exposure therapy. Woo! Grenade! Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. Oh shit! I just accidentally did it again. Holy shit! Oh my god. my god, bro. I'm sorry. Here. He was bleeding out, man. He was bleeding out. I didn't want him to die slowly. You scared the fuck out of me, bro. I about riddled you. Someone is mortaring the hell out of us. Oh, shit! Help! I can see why people can get behind this game. I'm gonna... I definitely just got like a medic killed or something. Oh wait, someone just smoked me out. He's trying to get me. Oh god, is that a bomb? I'm just gonna let go. God dang diddly KIA'd, guys. God damn it. Damn it, bro. I could have gotten back if I would have just clicked it 1 second sooner. You must follow these rules. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. Wait. Let's go here. Yes, sir. I was quick enough to get close. I mean, I guess this whole game is about patience, you know? 2 bullets anywhere will kill you. Take your time. I never sprint. What's the rush? Big ass bullet. Oh shit. He definitely just got killed. Who the fuck? Who the fuck is killing our teammates, bro? Who the fuck is killing our teammates? Oh my god, there's more! Oh my god. Hey, I know I drilled the fuck out of that first guy. He's so lucky there is another one. What? Wow, I didn't expect that in a game like this. I'm not gonna lie. Tank? Tank down. I gotta go far as fuck. Is there like vehicles I can rent? Okay. I guess we're doing the long run. Is that a friendly? Guys, I don't think it's friendly. Boom! Oh, he killed me! Or maybe my grenade killed me, I don't know. Oh my fucking god. That timer on top when the match ends? I think it is. That's insanely long. An hour and 4 minutes. Maybe it's just the game mode I'm playing. Maybe I'm like playing Conquest. And there's like a team deathmatch game mode. Oh shit. Oh. Okay, okay. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, bro, but how the fuck do I get out of here? Can I take damage if I stand behind that? No, probably not, huh? I want to see where these are hitting though. Like, Swear, yeah, I was gonna say I heard footsteps. I ain't deaf. Okay, can't go into buildings. Right, right. Fuck am I even fucking going? Where am I? Where am I? I don't even know where I am, bro. My cats were fucking each other up. I was about to show you guys what this stuff. Daisy! Come up here. Daisy! Oh! My teammate was right next to an enemy, bruh. Oh my god. Oh, sounds like someone's coming to me. Help. Help. Help me. Oh my god, you can kind of look around whenever you're on the ground, but not really. Killed in action. What? What? Sucker beer! God damn it. Yeah, I'll spawn at this one, actually. Maybe this one. Can't see that much. Oh yeah, whenever you're down. I have a feeling it all depends on how your character falls. That's not a good idea. I don't wanna run out in the open and get shot. that a mine? Whoa, 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 whoa. Creeping again. I'm creeping. Hello? That's definitely somebody's leg. Oh my god. God damn it, bro. Huh. Alright, y'all. I'm probably gonna go grab something to eat real quick. I'll put it on the be right back screen, but we'll be alright. Whoa. Look at these fucking cats, y'all. Shit. Put that like right. It is a 1v1, little bastards. Oh yeah, these little bastards are crazy. Here, now that we got this, let me close out of this. Hop back on this. Put on some YouTube. If you guys want, you can chill. Watch some YouTube. Put you on some shit.
Is this reality? Well, we're experiencing something right now, so maybe the better question is, what is reality? Could everything we see, everything we experience, everything that exists in our entire universe be artificial? Supporters of simulation theory believe that not only is it possible that we're living in a simulation, it's likely. And the more we look for evidence, the more we find. Let's find out why. The idea of the universe being a simulation is not a new one. Theories exist in ancient cultures around the world. Modern simulation theory comes from Nick Bostrom, a philosopher at Oxford who wrote an influential paper on the subject in 2003. Assuming that living in a simulation is possible, Bostrom presents the simulation trilemma, which says one of the following must be true. 1, we destroy ourselves before we're able to create a simulation. 2, we're able to create a simulation but choose not to. Or 3, we are definitely in a simulation. Bostrom believes each of these is equally likely to be true. Now, I don't think that's controversial. We use computer models to study the human population, predict the weather, for entertainment. We simulate everything. And when a civilization can create a realistic simulation, the most obvious one to create is that of its own early existence. Bostrom calls this an ancestral simulation. And a civilization that can do this wouldn't just create one simulation, it would create many. And those simulated civilizations might create their own simulations of the universe, and on like Russian nesting dolls of reality.
Now, you're a character in that world and you think you have free will, and you say, I want to invent a computer, so you do. Hey, I want to create a world in my computer. And then that world creates a world in its computer. And then you have simulations all the way down.
When Elon Musk was asked what he thought the chances were that our reality is the original base reality,
the odds that we're in base reality is 1 in billions.
Neil deGrasse Tyson is a little more conservative. He thinks the odds that we are in base reality versus a simulated reality is 50-50. A 50-50 chance that everything we experience is artificial, that's still pretty high. And even though we mostly hear what scientists think about this, it's not scientific theory. Simulation theory isn't math, it's philosophy. It isn't physics, it's metaphysics. So what we need is hard evidence that we live in a simulation. And to find proof, all you have to do is look. Let's start at the beginning. There was no space or time. The contents of the entire universe were concentrated to the size of a tennis ball and had a temperature of a quadrillion degrees. Then suddenly, the Big Bang. Everything explodes outward faster than the speed of light. Then about 14 billion years later, we've got galaxies and planets and ice cream and K-pop.
I could do without the K-pop.
Me too. Okay, if before the Big Bang there was no space and no time, what was there? What about the beginning of the universe from the religious point of view? God created everything. Fine. Where was he before? What caused the Big Bang to happen in the first place? Or what made God decide to snap his fingers or wiggle his nose or whatever he did to make everything happen? If you ask a physicist to explain what existed before the universe, they'll give you an answer about quantum foam, dark energy, or something just as bonkers as the Big Bang. Ask a theologian what existed before God created the universe, and you'll get an answer equally as confusing. But what does make sense is that the universe was just sitting there dormant. Then someone somewhere decided to boot up a program. And in that program, our program, are all the laws of the universe. Electromagnetism and gravitational force are written into the program. The speed of light gets a value. There's code for Planck's constants of mass, speed, and time. Avogadro's number is in there, along with a bunch of other rules that govern the behavior of everything that exists. All part of our program. Even consciousness itself is part of our simulation. If you've never heard of simulation theory, then this might sound far-fetched. But some of the world's most respected scientists, technologists, and philosophers believe that it is more likely than not that we are living in an artificial reality. So, how do we prove it? If we live in an artificial reality, it would make sense for there to be occasional glitches. Philip K. Dick is one of the most influential science fiction writers of all time. Movies based on his books include Blade Runner, Total Recall, Minority Report, The Adjustment Bureau, and plenty of others. He believed there are many universes, and sometimes those other realities bleed into ours. He claimed to have visions of this, and even wrote stories like The Man in the High Castle based on these visions.
That in fact plural realities did exist superimposed onto one another like so many film transparencies.
One way other realities blend into ours could be the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect is when a large number of people have memories of events that don't match reality. This is called the Mandela effect because millions of people specifically remember Nelson Mandela died in prison. He didn't. People remember his wife walking beside his casket in a funeral procession that was on television for 2 hours that day. This never happened. Or the Berenstain Bears, which people insist were always called the Berenstein Bears. People remember the tycoon from Monopoly having a monocle that he never had. What was Darth Vader famous for saying?
Luke, I am your father.
Nope, he never said that.
What?
What about Stouffer's stovetop stuffing?
Best part of Thanksgiving.
No, it isn't, because there's no such product. Stovetop is made by Kraft.
No.
The evil queen from Snow White who looked into her mirror and said,
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Nope.
Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?
My reality is shattered.
People remember Febreze being spelled with 2 E's. People remember Jiffy peanut butter, but there's no such thing. And there are a lot more. A lot more. Personally, I don't have most of these false memories, but there are a few that get me. The Flintstones. There are 2 T's in the Flintstones. I remember just one. And what about the Fruit of the Loom logo? I could swear it looks like this. But it doesn't. This is the actual logo. No cornucopia.
Cornu what now?
Basket.
Then just say basket for crying out loud.
And at the end of Moonraker, a terrible but excellent James Bond movie, I remember Jaws' girlfriend as having braces. I mean, I specifically remember it. She didn't have braces. I just can't get my brain to accept it. That's the Mandela effect. So why do millions of people distinctly remember different things?
Glitch in a simulation?
Yep. Philip K. Dick also felt when we experienced deja vu is because something in our simulated universe changed and a new timeline branched off of the current one.
We are living in a computer-programmed reality, and the only clue we have to it is when some variable is changed.
Ever feel like you've lived a moment before? That's because, according to Philip K. Dick and others, you have. Deja vu is the simulation correcting itself with new information. But skeptics can easily dismiss these theories. The human mind is terribly unreliable. They don't accept this as evidence. But we're not done yet. We live in a huge universe, 200 billion trillion stars. And even if life is rare, you'd think there'd be some evidence of it somewhere. This is Fermi's paradox. And according to the Drake equation, there should be over 1 million technologically advanced civilizations just in our galaxy. And on average, the nearest one should be just a few hundred light years away. But there's nothing, at least not that we can see. So where is everybody? Are we really alone in the universe, or does our program only focus on us? And what about the physical rules that are in place? Max Tegmark, a cosmologist at MIT, said the strict laws of physics point to the possibility of a simulation. Putting a cap on the speed of light sure is a good way to keep your Sims from venturing out too far from home. Theoretical physicist James Gates thought simulation theory was crazy. Then he started studying quarks and electrons. He found error-correcting code buried deep inside the equations used to describe string theory.
So you're saying as you dig deeper, you find computer code writ in the fabric of the cosmos?
Into the equations that we want to use to describe the cosmos, yes.
Computer code.
Computer code, strings of bits of ones and zeros.
Dr. Gates has changed his mind about simulation theory. In 2017, a group of scientists at the University of Washington proved they can embed computer code into strands of DNA. Everything in nature is math. Look at the Fibonacci sequence. You get the Fibonacci sequence by adding 2 previous numbers in the sequence together. So 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 1 = 3, 3 + 2 = 5, 5 + 3 = 8, and so on forever. You get the golden ratio, also called phi, by dividing 2 consecutive Fibonacci numbers. So the number 89 is a Fibonacci number. The next number in the sequence after 89 is 144. 144 divided by 89 is the golden ratio. It's about 1.618. We see Fibonacci numbers and the golden ratio everywhere. The number of petals on a flower is usually a Fibonacci number. Lilies have 3 petals, buttercups have 5, chicory has 21, and a daisy has 34. And the spacing of each petal is arranged in a circle according to the golden ratio. As trees grow, the number of branches they form is a Fibonacci number. And not just plants, animals too. The ratio of female to male honeybees in a colony is the golden ratio, 1.618. The human body conforms to the golden ratio too. Most of the body follows the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1 nose, 2 eyes, 3 limb segments, 5 fingers, 5 toes. The proportions of the body, like the length of your shoulder to your elbow, and from your elbow to your fingertips, that's the golden ratio. Even a DNA molecule measures 34 angstroms long by 21 angstroms wide. Fibonacci numbers and the golden ratio. From the spiral of seashells to the spiral of a galaxy and everything in between, Fibonacci numbers are everywhere. Now, some claim this is a coincidence, that humans look for patterns in chaos because that's what we're programmed to do.
What we're programmed to do.
And isn't that interesting? By trying to debunk simulation theory, they actually end up proving it. No matter what we study, whether it's something the size of a galaxy or as small as an electron, everything in the universe seems to follow patterns and rules. In other words, a program. To simulate an entire universe, you'd obviously need more advanced technology than we have. But that doesn't mean we won't get there. Moore's law says that computing power doubles every 18 months. And this has held true for about 50 years. Now that is slowing down a little bit, but only because of physical limitations. Assuming we can learn to make microchips smaller, and there's no doubt that we will, it's predicted that artificial intelligence could surpass human intelligence within the next 100 years. As Elon Musk points out, when he was a kid, the world's most advanced video game was Pong, 2 rectangles on a screen. 40 years later, video game technology is barely distinguishable from reality. He said that 6 years ago. And even in that short time, video game engines have become even more realistic. Look at this footage from Unreal Engine 5.
When a world we can build feels as real as our own.
What just happened?
Imagine what games are going to look like in the next 6 years, or the next 60, or the next 6,000. But simulating an entire universe, how big of a computer will we need? Well, it's estimated that there are 10 to the power of 80 atoms in the universe. Let me put that on the screen just for fun. Okay, that's a lot. If each particle needs 128 bits to calculate its position and momentum, you're at 10 to the power of 83 bits. And that's just for data storage. We also need computing power to track what each of those particles is doing. If we say 2 floating point operations per second, or 2 flops per particle, we're at 2 times 10 to the 80th power flops. There aren't even words for these numbers. And this is the computing power for just the stuff in the universe. What about human intelligence? The human brain can perform 100 trillion calculations per second, or 100 teraflops. Multiplied by billions of people, the numbers are ridiculous. To power all of this, the simulation would need access to multiple Dyson spheres, the megastructures that capture 100% of the energy of a star. Or the simulation would have to harness the energy from black holes. This is why famous physicists like Dr. Michio Kaku are not on board with simulation theory. He claims that simulating a universe is not scientifically possible. The only computer capable of simulating a universe is the universe itself. Now, at first glance, this makes sense. But with all due respect to Dr. Kaku, that's not how simulations work. When you're playing a 3D video game, the entire game world isn't rendered. Instead, the game engine only calculates what the player can see and interact with at that specific moment. If we are living in a simulation, then it would make sense that the creators of the simulation would use a similar technique. And wouldn't it be interesting if there was evidence that this is exactly what happens?
Well, wait a minute. Do we have proof? Sweet fancy Moses!
Supporters of simulation theory often point to video games as a way to explain, if not prove, that our reality is artificial. In a video game, the only data that is rendered is what the player sees or interacts with. If you're playing a video game and there's a car or building a mile away, that entire object isn't rendered. The game engine only renders the bare minimum of information to make the object look real. A distant building is rendered as just a few pixels, not that complicated. As you get closer, the engine renders more details, but still, it's just a facade. The engine doesn't bother calculating what's inside the building until you actually go in. The game engine always knows how much data to send you and doesn't bother with anything else. If we live in a simulation, it would make sense that our reality is rendered the same way. And we could test this.
Wait, what do you mean we can test this?
Specifically, we can use the double slit experiment. Here's how it goes. If we fire particles in a straight line at a screen, after passing through a single slit, we would expect to see this clumping pattern on the screen. If we try this with a wave, we expect to see a pattern like this, where particles are most dense in the middle of the screen but radiate outward, similar to the clumping pattern. When we add a second slit, it starts to get fun. When the waves pass through the double slit, each slit creates its own wave. When those waves intersect, they cancel each other out. That creates a pattern like this. It's called an interference pattern. So, particles passing through two slits create clumping patterns. Waves through two slits creates an interference pattern. Make sense?
I'm with you.
Good. If we fire electrons through the slit, we see the clumping pattern as expected. An electron has mass, so it's a tiny bit of matter. So if we fire electrons through two slits, we should see two clumps. But we don't. We see the wave interference pattern. This shouldn't be happening. What's going on here? For years, scientists assumed that the electrons were colliding with each other, causing the wave pattern. But in the 60s, the experiment was modified so that only one electron at a time was fired through the slits. There was no way the electrons could interact with each other, yet we still see an interference pattern. Scientists wanted to see what was causing this, so they added a detector to observe electrons as they pass through the slits. That's when things go from weird to paranormal. As soon as the detectors were installed, the interference pattern went away and the clumping pattern returned. Take the detectors away and the wave interference pattern is back.
But that's a different result to what we had earlier. So here's the last bit of sneakiness that we can play with atoms. Surely now, we're going to get to grips with it. Leave the detector there, but just very quietly go and unplug it. Don't let the atoms know that you're not spying on them. Run the experiment again. Now, if you can explain this using common sense and logic, do let me know, because there's a Nobel Prize for you.
It's as if the particles are aware they're being observed. Then physicist John Wheeler had an idea. He called it the delayed choice experiment. How it works is, photons are projected through the double slit, but the detector is not activated until after they pass through the slit, but before they impact the screen. Photons were emitted as waves, passed through the slits as waves, but when the waves were observed before hitting the screen, they suddenly behaved like particles again. Still don't think there's an intelligence at work? Well, what Wheeler's experiment showed is that even though the electrons started as waves but behaved like particles after being observed, at the moment the decision to observe them was made, the electrons recorded themselves as having passed through the slits as particles. The electrons changed their state by going back in time.
I personally find that I gravitate more towards the information theoretic point of view and believing that the universe that I exist in is a very good, high-quality simulation.
Now, this experiment is happening on a table in a lab, a very short distance. So what happens when we observe light coming from vast distances, like say a galaxy 100 million light years away? If light from a distant galaxy is projected through the double slit, it creates the wave interference pattern. But if we push those photons through a measuring apparatus to observe them, the wave again collapses all the way back to its source. This is called retrocausality. Simply by choosing to observe the photons this way, they reach back through time 100 million years and alter their state on the other side of the galaxy. But like a video game engine, it only does this if we're looking. Even though our universe is full of galaxies, those galaxies may not actually be there. If we're living in a simulation, then stars and galaxies could simply be projections, and only when we get up close would those projections become more detailed. This is an excellent way to save computational resources, and because we're stuck with the hard limit of the speed of light, getting to far-off places is really difficult. Limiting the speed of light is a useful rule to have in place. Quantum mechanics like the double slit experiment and quantum entanglement only make sense if there's a program at work. because only the program can ignore the laws of physics and ignore the concept of time itself. A convenient case for simulation theory is you can't disprove it. The Big Bang, that was the simulation booting up. We haven't found aliens? They're not in the simulation. How come UFOs seem to violate the laws of physics? Well, because they're programs operated by the simulation creators. They don't have to follow the laws of physics.
Yeah, but who created the simulation?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? When you think of the simulation creator as an omniscient intelligence who exists outside of our understanding of space and time, it sounds an awful lot like you're describing God. And just like you can't prove we're not in a simulation, you can't prove there is no God. If something miraculous happens or something horrible happens, you can say it's part of the simulation just as easily as you can say it's part of God's plan. Something I find very interesting is that many believers of simulation theory are fierce atheists. They dismiss the idea of God as corny superstition. And there are plenty of devoutly religious people who dismiss provable science like evolution and the age of the earth. People on the religious side say that if there is no God and life is just a simulation, then nothing matters. Without God to guide us and sometimes punish us, depending on what you believe, our actions don't have consequences. I disagree. Even if we don't live in base reality, we still live in our reality, and our actions here do have consequences. As for what happens after we die, simulation or not, nobody really knows. Both sides argue that faith and science are not compatible. Isn't this hypocritical? Whether you believe in God or you believe in simulation theory, the real question is, what's the difference? Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. My name is AJ, that's Hecklefish. This has been the Y-Files. If you had fun or learned anything, do me a favor and like, subscribe, comment, share. All that stuff really helps a small channel. Trying to solve the YouTube algorithm is like trying to find proof we're in a simulation, but with your help, we'll get to the truth. Until next time, be safe, be kind, and know that you are appreciated. Which would you prefer, eternal life or unlimited wealth? How about both? For that, you need the Philosopher's Stone, a substance that can turn base metals into gold and grant you eternal life. The Book of Aquarius contains the instructions for the Philosopher's Stone. Now, although the process can take years, the ingredients are simple. You have them in your home right now. But the Book of Aquarius is derived from many older texts, including one very mysterious artifact, the Emerald Tablet, which contains not only the recipe for immortality, but the secret to everything in the universe. This knowledge has been around for centuries, but has been suppressed. Until now. Medieval alchemists received this knowledge from the Arabs 1,000 years ago. The Arabs got it from the Egyptians 2,000 years before that. But the Egyptians received this knowledge 36,000 years ago, from the most advanced culture on Earth. The Emerald Tablet comes from Atlantis. For hundreds of years, the recipe for the Philosopher's Stone was the most sought-after secret of alchemy. According to legend, this substance could turn ordinary metals like lead and iron into gold. The Philosopher's Stone was also called the Elixir of Life because it could restore youth and even grant immortality. For centuries, alchemists attempted to create the stone, breaking down, distilling, and combining different materials in pursuit of this goal. This actually led to the creation of chemistry. Now, this might sound like hocus pocus, but some of the most brilliant minds in history believed in the Philosopher's Stone and dedicated a large portion of their lives in pursuit of it. Some became so infatuated that it drove them to the brink of insanity. Isaac Newton is remembered for his contributions to mathematics, astronomy, and physics, but he was also interested in alchemy. Newton spent the last 30 years of his life obsessed with the Philosopher's Stone. He even made his own translations of the Emerald Tablet, which are still studied today. Holy Roman Emperor Rudolph II brought the best alchemists in Europe to court. Men like John Dee and Edward Kelly were given a private lab and an unlimited budget. At the beginning of the Renaissance, there was an alchemist who, as the legend goes, actually discovered the Philosopher's Stone, and his name was Nicholas Flamel. Now
He gave it to Dumbledore.
What?
Well, he actually puts it in Gringotts' vault, and then Hagrid fetched it for him.
Now, I don't think that's...
But Voldemort wants it, because he's stuck in the back of Quirrell's head, right? Then Hermione gets him past the Devil's Snare, and then Ron plays Wizard's Chess. By the way, he used the Nimzowitsch defense as an opening gambit. You don't see that much with Wizard's Chess.
Now, if you believe in the legend or Harry Potter, Nicholas Flamel didn't die in 1418. He succeeded in creating the Philosopher's Stone, and he and his wife Perenelle are still alive and out there somewhere.
Whoa, 600 years is a long time to be married.
I guess it is.
A long time.
Mm-hmm.
So very long. A long time.
Ever since man realized that his life was finite, the human race has been fascinated with the idea of extending their lifespan, or even achieving immortality. The legend of the Fountain of Youth has been around for hundreds of years, and now we have cryonics, which is freezing a body at the moment of death in the hope of reviving them at some point in the future. Or mind uploading, which will transfer a person's consciousness to a computer, and then at some point transfer that consciousness back into a human, or part human, part robot body. But it all started with the Emerald Tablet. Written by the Egyptian god Jehudi, more commonly known as Thoth, Thoth was one of the most important gods of ancient Egypt. He was worshipped before the age of the pharaohs, so before 5000 BC. Thoth was the god of magic, wisdom, and the moon. He was usually depicted as a man with the head of an ibis.
IBS?
Ibis.
What'd I say?
Thoth created writing and hieroglyphics. He wrote the Egyptian Book of the Dead. The Egyptians claimed he invented science, religion, philosophy, and of course, alchemy. Greeks call him the inventor of astronomy, mathematics, civilized government, and the alphabet.
Kind of an overachiever, this Egyptian, eh?
Well, that's what's interesting. Thoth wasn't actually a god. He wasn't even Egyptian. He arrived in Egypt many thousands of years ago, and he brought with him knowledge and wisdom from his own country.
Which is?
Thoth is from Atlantis.
Yahtzee!
Plato described Atlantis as being divided into 10 kingdoms, each with its own government, its own rulers, and its own purpose. One of these kingdoms was the island of Undal, which was the Atlantean center of philosophy and science. Thoth was born 36,000 years ago on Undal in the city of Keora. Keora was a community of scholars, scientists, and priests. Thoth was trained by his father Thotme, who was a very important figure in Atlantis. Thotme was one of the Children of Light, who were an advanced race that lived alongside humans. The Children of Light provided the human race with science, language, and eventually technology. Some have said these beings were extraterrestrials, or the Anunnaki, or both. Though the Children of Light weren't gods, they would appear godlike to any normal human. But these are mortal beings. They're born and they die, just like we do.
Whoa. But if he could die, how was he in Atlantis 36,000 years ago, and then in Egypt 5,000 years ago?
I'm getting to it.
Sorry, go ahead. I like this story.
I thought you would. Anyway, Thoth's father Thotme was the keeper of the Great Temple, which means he was a high priest who carried messages to the human race from the Children of Light.
Wise were we with the wisdom of the Children of the Light who dwell among us. Strong were we with the power drawn from the eternal fire. And of all these, greatest among the children of men was my father, Thotme, keeper of the great temple, link between the Children of Light who dwelt within the temple and the races of men who inhabited the 10 islands.
The 10 kingdoms of Atlantis were created by an entity named Horlet, sometimes called the Dweller, and Thoth spent many years with the Dweller learning the art of wisdom. Thoth excelled in his studies and was finally invited to the halls of Amenti. It's there where Thoth is given the key to life, immortality. And he, like the other Children of Light, can reincarnate every 100 years. Now, as an immortal, Thoth is responsible for keeping the ancient knowledge that he's been taught. Then, a great flood destroys Atlantis.
Well, how long ago was that?
13,000 years ago.
Oh, and when was the Younger Dryas?
13,000 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Yet another flood myth takes place during a period of time known as the Younger Dryas. Every culture on Earth has the same flood myth. Anyway, in order to preserve the knowledge and culture of Atlantis, Thoth is one of the teachers sent out to establish new colonies around the world. One of these colonies is in South America. Another is in Central America. Thoth travels to a land the Atlanteans call Kem, but we know it as Egypt. Toth took with him a tablet carved out of green emerald, though some believe it might have been crystal. Others say the tablet was made of orichalcum, a valuable ancient metal that, according to Plato, was mined in Atlantis. On this emerald tablet, Toth wrote the secrets of the universe, including the key to immortality. This knowledge would become the foundation for ancient Egyptian alchemy. Now, for centuries, Toth would reincarnate into different bodies, sharing his wisdom with a select few. Usually, he was born in Egypt, but sometimes his mission would take him to other parts of the world. And that takes us to ancient Greece, where the Emerald Tablet makes its first appearance. The Emerald Tablet, also known as Tabulus Maragdina in Latin, is only 24 stanzas of text, but hidden within those few stanzas is the secret to immortality. The tablet is said to have been written by Hermes Trismegistus, who some say is a combination of the Greek god Hermes and the Egyptian god Thoth, or is a reincarnation of Thoth himself. Hermes Trismegistus is the author of a group of texts called the Hermetica, and from these we get Hermeticism, a set of spiritual concepts and practices characterized by a belief in the unity of all things in the universe. Hermeticism has influenced secret societies like the Freemasons, the Rosicrucians, and the Order of the Black Sun. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn is a secret society that emerged in the late 19th century. They used Hermetic principles in their ceremonies, which were said to be magic. The order also drew on other esoteric traditions, including Kabbalah and Tarot. The earliest known mention of the Emerald Tablet comes from an Arabic text dated 1200 years ago. But this text claims to be a translation of a much older work, which is possibly a translation of an even older text. Upon discovery, the Emerald Tablet became one of the most studied documents by Islamic and European alchemists. It also became popular with occultists who often use the motto, "As above, so below," which is the second verse of the tablet. But these were all just translations. The original tablet was lost. Then, sometime in the 1st century AD, the philosopher Apollonius of Tyana was studying in the city's library when he came across a mysterious book. It was bound in green leather, and its pages were made of a material that he had never seen before. The book was written in a language that he didn't recognize, and its pages were filled with strange symbols and diagrams. Apollonius studied the book and realized that it was a book of alchemy, filled with the secrets of the universe and the hidden forces of nature. Determined to uncover the mysteries of the book, Apollonius set out on a quest to find its author. After a long search, he came to a remote temple in the mountains where he met an oracle who told him where to look for answers. Apollonius was given directions to a secret cave underneath the statue of Hermes in Tyana. At the end of a dark, winding passage, Apollonius found the corpse of Hermes Trismegistus, sitting on a golden throne. Still clutched in his withered skeletal fingers, Hermes had a dusty book and a tablet carved from a single piece of translucent green stone. Apollonius took the Emerald Tablet and the book and sealed the cave. He then incorporated these newfound secrets of alchemy into his own work. But then the Emerald Tablet was lost again.
Again, it's lost? How tiny was this thing?
Well, it was pretty big, almost 4 feet long and about 3 feet wide.
All that wisdom and they can't keep track of a giant stone
content.
tablet, huh? Everyone who touches
for
it
my
suddenly
burrito.
comes down with a case of the butterfingers.
It would seem so. Apollonius wrote that he gave the tablet to the Roman Emperor Hadrian,
Alright,
who
y'all.
buried it under.
Ooh, we back. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Yep. Let's check out Twitch. See how everybody doing on Twitch. What's good? Got me some McDonald's. Who's live? Junior is still alive. That's crazy. That's crazy. My man fucking. Crazy. All right. Let's see. What are we gonna play? What are we gonna do? Okay. Lamborghini lurking. Yo, wait. I'm not in the call no more. Yo, rent free. All right. We back. We back. I stopped by Dylan's, got myself a bunch of snacks, got myself some drinks, some ramen, some fucking mac and cheese. Okay, cat. Woo! All right. What? We could continue watching some videos. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we can.
This episode of the Y-Files is brought to you by Aura. Like the Hubble before it, the James Webb Telescope has given us images of deep space that challenge our view of the universe and our place in it. Every day we discover new galaxies, stars, and planets. Some of these discoveries can even exceed our own imaginations. But we spend so much time exploring the heavens that it's easy to forget about the mysteries right here at home. 70% of the Earth's surface is water. Arthur C. Clarke famously said, "How inappropriate to call this planet Earth when it clearly is ocean." As of 2023, less than 25% of the seafloor has been mapped. Less than 10% of the ocean has been explored. In that tiny amount of exploration, we found things that defy logic and challenge history. Sunken.
Hey, we're gonna take a YouTube break. We're gonna all watch some YouTube. Tesla video is pretty good.
Nikola Tesla believed that he could harness the energy from inside the Earth and transmit that power wirelessly around the world. His early experiments were successful, but his research mysteriously vanished after his death. There is no evidence left of Tesla's wireless power technology. Or is there? For years, we were taught that the Great Pyramid of Giza was a tomb for a king. It wasn't. It had a different purpose. Tesla didn't invent wireless power. It's been here for 5,000 years, and probably a lot longer than that. Okay, why were the pyramids built?
Storage for dead mummies?
Dead mummies?
It's a tautology.
Mainstream Egyptology says that the Great Pyramid of Giza is a tomb built for Khufu, the 4th dynasty Egyptian pharaoh who ruled 4,500 years ago. But the Great Pyramid doesn't have any characteristics of other Egyptian tombs. The Great Pyramid contains no artifacts, no hieroglyphs, and no elaborate wall art. It's been argued that the granite sarcophagus found in the king's chamber once contained Khufu's mummy. There's no evidence that a mummy was ever there. No mummy has ever been found in any pyramid, ever. Ancient Egyptians considered their pharaohs gods. The Great Pyramid is a strange structure for a god. Small chambers, narrow shafts, no markings at all. The way the pyramid was built and the materials used to build it suggest it had a different purpose. The sides of the pyramid are aligned with the compass with such accuracy that only modern engineering can match it. The Great Pyramid is a mountain made of 2.5 million blocks of stone weighing 6 million tons, piled 481 feet high. Its footprint is over 13 acres. To align this construction within 1/15th of a degree of true north is impossible precision. The base of the Great Pyramid is leveled to within 3/4 of an inch. The only way to do this with modern structures is to use lasers. Even though the sides of the pyramid are over 755 feet long, made of stone blocks weighing between 2 and 40 tons each side is within 2 inches of any other. That's 99.98% accurate. Fun fact, the pyramid doesn't have 4 sides. It actually has 8. Each side is slightly concave that you can only really see from directly above, or when the pyramid casts shadows during the equinoxes. And yes, those angles too are perfect. Whoever built the pyramids somehow knew the size of the Earth. If you take the height of the pyramid and multiply it by 43,200, you get 3,938.685 miles, which is within 11 miles of the polar radius of the planet. That's 99.7% accurate. If you take the perimeter of the base of the pyramid and multiply that by 43,200, you get 24,734.94 miles. That's the Earth's circumference at the equator within 99.3% accuracy. We know that the ancients were obsessed with equinoxes, when the day and the night are the same lengths. The length of the day and night on an equinox is 43,200 seconds. Now, skeptics will say this relationship between 43,200 and the size of the Earth is forced. They say, well, the planet is different sizes in different places, so this is just a coincidence.
No, is this one of those episodes where we make the skeptics look like idiots?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, good. I love those.
Don't gloat.
Oh, the skeptics!
Yo, if you don't watch this channel, you gotta
Most of the Great
subscribe. This
Pyramid
shit's
is
hard.
constructed of
This is-
nummulite
like, I fucking
limestone, the
binge
reddish
all
brown
of the
blocks that
videos.
we see today. This rock is found close to the site and is abundant. But the builders of the pyramid also used unusual materials not found locally. The exterior of the pyramid was once covered in casing stones made of bright white limestone. They were polished smooth and fit together so tightly that no seams were visible. These casing stones were cut and shipped from a quarry in Tura, almost 500 miles away. That's like carrying thousands of 10-ton stone blocks the length of the entire state of Florida. They must have been special. Unlike the limestone cut locally, Tura limestone lacks magnesium. This makes it an excellent insulator. Limestone can carry an electrical current. Tura limestone can't. Interior chambers were built with a rare type of granite called rose granite, also brought from hundreds of miles away. This granite has a high concentration of silicon dioxide, also known as quartz. When quartz is compressed or even just moved, it creates a charge called piezoelectricity. One face of the quartz will have a positive charge, the other will have a negative charge. Connect the two faces together and you have an electrical circuit. Because of this property, quartz is used in all kinds of modern devices like watches, clocks, TVs, GPS units, and on and on. To charge a watch that uses quartz, all you have to do is shake it. And if you've ever used a barbecue lighter, the voltage is created by a quartz crystal. The king and queen's chambers were built with granite that is 85% quartz. The tunnels and passageways are also lined with quartz-rich granite. If pressure was applied to all this granite, it would generate a tremendous amount of electricity, turning the pyramid into a giant power plant. And there's proof that this is exactly what happened. The idea that the Great Pyramid was a power plant is not new. It was first proposed in the 1970s. It was and is considered a fringe theory.
Ooh, those are my favorite kind of theories.
I know.
The fringier the better.
Hey,
Fringier?
y'all see
Fringier.
this shit?
No, that doesn't sound right. What's your problem?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the show interrupting your train of thought?
Sarcasm, nice.
Well, what do you expect? I'm trying to set up the show here, and it's not easy to do when you're jumping in with comments. As more and more discoveries were made over the years, more evidence emerged that the Great Pyramid as a power plant wasn't
Look at
fringe
this,
science,
bro. This looks
but
crazy.
actual science. One of the most compelling cases comes from Christopher Dunn. He believes the process starts in the subterranean
Hey, I
chamber.
should've stopped by the liquor
Below the
store,
pyramid
real
are
shit.
aquifers. As water moves through
Get
the
up here,
underground
Mr.
cavities,
Moon Man.
sound waves are created. The frequency of these waves resonate with the
Mr.
Earth's
Moon
natural
Man.
vibration. As those waves move up through the pyramid, a process is used to magnify, focus, and convert the sound into energy. The Queen's Chamber was used for a chemical reaction that created hydrogen, and there's substantial proof of this. There are two interior shafts that lead to the Queen's Chamber. The northern shaft has traces of hydrochloric acid. The southern has traces of hydrated zinc chloride. Combining these two chemicals creates a volatile reaction that generates hydrogen, a lot of hydrogen. This hydrogen gas would flow from the Queen's Chamber through the horizontal passage and into the Grand Gallery. The Grand Gallery is also made of granite. As the hydrogen gas builds up, the pressure compresses the granite, creating electricity.
This is so fucking interesting to me because, like, it's like all this evidence, like, hey, all these things could create hydrogen. And if you ignite hydrogen, that could create a flame. And then, like, whoa, what do you find inside of the pyramid? Everywhere. Fucking scorch marks. Every single where, bro. It's like the whole entire interior got exploded.
This electricity also ionizes the air, increasing conductivity. Within the Grand Gallery were 27 or 28 pairs of resonators that would vibrate and emit sound. The hydrogen atoms would organize themselves into waves in sympathy with the sound waves of the gallery. These sound waves further excite the stone, creating even more electricity.
And you know what's more insane? Tesla figured all this shit out. This is in his research papers. Then he was contracted, he's going to talk about it in the video, but long story short, Tesla was contracted by General Electric. You know, the people that make electricity for the US. And then he got funded to go look at the pyramids and figured all this shit out. And then he made a research thesis statement or paper, you know, sent it back to General Electric and was like, hey, there's a good ass chance that we can make wireless energy with the pyramid. And then sent that, and then the motherfucking leader of General Electric was like, hey, wireless electricity? That sounds insane. Yeah, I'm gonna sign off on that. So then he gets funded to do all this research at the pyramid, figures out that he can do it, and he figures out that he can get wireless electricity for the entire world for free if he gets enough funding to augment the pyramid. And then General Electric is like, whoa, you're saying you can get everybody free wireless energy? And then Tesla died. And then it never happened. So yeah, that's pretty much Tesla's whole life story. So sad. What a genius.
Oh, so let me get this straight. You stick the shafts into the queen's
Not saying they
chamber,
killed
which
him or
gets the
anything.
stones
Not
excited.
saying
That's
they
right, but
killed him
somehow
or
when you say
anything.
it, it
Not
sounds
saying
dirty.
they
I'm a
pulled a
naughty,
me on
naughty
Daisy.
Acoustic
but-
engineers have
but
determined
shit.
the gallery resonates at 440 hertz,